In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect your Zoho Mail to Gmail using IMAP. By the end of this walkthrough, your Zoho inbox will sync into Gmail so you can read your messages from one place. We'll start by turning on IMAP in Zoho Mail, which allows Gmail to securely access your mailbox, and then we'll add that Zoho account to Gmail. I'll explain what you're clicking and why, and share a few quick tips to keep things smooth. Begin in Zoho Mail. Open the Zoho Mail homepage and sign in if you aren't already. Once you're looking at your inbox, find the settings icon, usually a gear near the top corner, and open it. In the settings area, look for mail accounts. This section manages the behavior of your mailbox, including external access. Select your mailbox if you have more than one listed. Inside mail accounts, go to the IMAP area. IMAP stands for Internet Message Access Protocol, and it's designed to keep your mail in sync across devices. When IMAP is on, actions you take in Gmail, like reading, archiving, or deleting, reflect back in Zoho, and vice versa. In the IMAP section, enable IMAP access by turning on the toggle or checkbox. Take a second to confirm it's actually enabled. The control should visibly change state. When that's set, click Save. Saving here is important. If you browse away without saving, Gmail won't be able to connect later. With IMAP enabled and saved, switch over to Gmail. Open Gmail and sign into the account where you want your Zoho messages to appear. Click the gear icon in the top right to open the Quick Settings panel, then choose See All Settings to open the Full Settings dashboard. At the top, select the Accounts and Import tab. This is where Gmail lets you bring in mail from other providers and manage how you send and receive from multiple addresses. Find the section labeled Check Mail from Other Accounts and click Add a Mail Account. A small window will open to guide you through the connection. When it asks for the email address, type your Zoho email address exactly as it appears in Zoho Mail. Then click Next to continue. You'll be prompted for a password. Enter the password you use for that Zoho mailbox. If you use two-factor authentication in Zoho, you may need to use an app-specific password instead of your regular sign-in password. That's a security feature some accounts require for connections like this. Keep your credentials secure and only enter them here inside Gmail's Setup window. When you've entered the password, click Add Account to finalize the connection. Gmail will now begin fetching your Zoho messages. The first sync can take a few minutes, especially if you have a lot of mail. You'll typically see your Zoho messages appear in your inbox or under a label that Gmail creates for the connected account. If nothing seems to arrive right away, give it a moment and refresh the page. A quick recap before we wrap up. You turned on IMAP in Zoho Mail by opening Settings, going to Mail Accounts, enabling IMAP access, and saving. Then you went to Gmail, opened Settings, chose Accounts and Import, added a mail account, entered your Zoho email address and password, and clicked Add Account. That's the whole connection flow. If you run into issues, double check that IMAP is still enabled and saved in Zoho, confirm you typed your Zoho email address and password correctly, and look for any on-screen error messages in Gmail's setup window. They usually point to exactly what needs attention. After setup, you can always come back to Accounts and Import in Gmail to review or remove the account if needed. That's it. You've successfully connected Zoho Mail to Gmail using IMAP so your messages stay in sync and accessible from one place. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.